Mm-hmm. 3:15 in the morning, and the baby's finally back down. Both of us standing in the kitchen, not saying a single word. Too tired to talk, too tired to even reach for each other's hand. Just two exhausted bodies leaning on the counter, barely stirred. This is the part they don't put in the wedding toast, don't put in the vows. This heavy, silent 3 a.m. kind of love that don't feel like much of anything. But I looked at her standing there in yesterday's shirt, hair a wreck, eyes hollow, and something in me chose her harder than any spark I ever felt in spring. I worked double some weeks, come home smelling like the hospital floor. She's running on 4 hours of sleep and a toddler who won't nap at all. We pass each other in the hallway, some days like ships that barely notice. Too depleted to ask more than did you eat before we hit the wall. That's not romance, that's not the movie version of a marriage. That's the real texture of two people surviving a season too heavy to hold, but surviving it together. That's the part nobody tells you counts the most. It's a kind of love story that don't need to be beautiful to be told. Oh, I used to think exhaustion would be the thing that finally broke us. Figured a love couldn't survive this level of running on empty and thin. Turns out exhaustion just strips away everything that ain't essential, leaves you staring at the bare bones of whether this thing you built is real within. There's no adrenaline left to fake it, no performance energy to spare, just the plain unglamorous truth of whether you're still choosing to remain. I looked at him falling asleep, sitting up at the kitchen table one night, and felt something truer than any butterflies I'd ever felt to claim. Oh, real love is choosing to stay when you're too tired to feel a single thing, when the adrenaline's long gone, yeah, and there's nothing left to bring. It's the silent kitchen at midnight, too exhausted, heavy hearts still turning toward each other even when everything falls apart. Real love ain't the spark, it's a staying when you got nothing left to give. That's the truest kind of choosing anybody's ever gonna live. My daddy worked a night shift 30 years, and I asked him once how he did it, how he stayed present for my mama after working himself half dead. He said, son, some seasons you don't love with your heart, you love with your legs. You just keep walking toward her, even when there ain't much left in your head. That stuck with me through every exhausted season we've weathered since. Learned that love ain't always a feeling you can conjure up on command. Sometimes it's just showing up, just standing in the same room, just staying, just choosing with your body when your heart hearts too tired to understand. There's a kind of intimacy that only shows up after the adrenaline fades,
after the performance energy runs out,
and you're left with just the truth.
It ain't pretty, it ain't Instagram worthy,
it ain't the highlight reel,
but it's honest,
and honest is worth more than any polished, curated proof.
We stood in that kitchen too tired to speak,
and neither one of us walked away.
That's not nothing,
that's everything.
That's the whole entire test.
Anybody can love you when the energy's high
and the world feels easy.
Real love shows up exhausted and stays anyway.
Worn out but blessed.
Real love is choosing to stay when you're too tired to feel a single thing, when the adrenaline's long gone, hey, and there's nothing left to breathe.
It's the silent kitchen at midnight,
two exhausted, heavy hearts
still turning toward each other,
even when everything falls apart.
Real love ain't the spark,
it's staying when you got nothing left to give. That's the truest kind of choosing anybody's ever gonna live.
The baby's finally sleeping through the night now,
most nights anyway.
But I still remember standing in the kitchen,
both of us wrecked and thin.
That's when I knew for certain what we built
could hold the weight.
Real love
proved itself right there,
exhausted, and it let us back in. Runs on chemicals,
that's just the science of it plain.
Dopamine and adrenaline dressed up pretty and called
something divine.
That rush ain't built to last, ain't built to survive a decade of hard living. It's a starter fuel, not the engine that's supposed to keep running the whole time.
Nobody warned me the day would come when I wouldn't feel that rush no more. Would just feel tired, would just feel human, would just feel plain and warm.
That scared me at first, made me think something was brokenly wrong between us. Turns out that's just the moment real love actually gets born. I used to chase the feeling, chase the butterflies like they were proof of something. Thought if I stopped feeling them, that meant the whole thing was starting to fade.
Took me years of exhausted seasons to understand feelings ain't reliable. They come and go with sleep and stress, and every hard hand that life's dealt a play.
What's reliable is the choosing, the decision made new every morning, regardless of whether the butterflies showed up or stayed home instead.
That's the truth, the honeymoon phase never prepares you for that we love lives past the feeling, past the rush, past what the adrenaline says.
I remember the first year, couldn't keep my hands off her, couldn't stop the grin. Every text lit up my whole day, every plan felt like an adventure brand new. 15 years later, some days were just too depleted to feel much of anything. Running on fumes, running on responsibility, running just to make it through. I used to think that meant the love was running out too, running thin and pale. Now I know the love's still there, just wearing a different, quieter kind of face.
It ain't the loud electric love from the beginning, it's a steadier kind now,
one that don't need the adrenaline
to prove it still got its place.
Past the honeymoon, past the rush,
past the chemical high,
is where the real work starts, is where the truest kind of love gets to try. It ain't about feeling the spark every single day for the rest of your life. It's about choosing anyway when you're running on empty, worn thin and tired from the strife. Past the honeymoon is where you'll find out if it's real or if it was just the chase. That's where exhausted, ordinary love finally gets to take its rightful place. I watched a buddy of mine leave his marriage chasing that first year feeling. Found it again with somebody new, and 6 years later felt it fade the same. They taught me something important about what the honeymoon rush actually is. It ain't a permanent state, it's a season, and chasing it forever is a losing game. The couples I admire most married decades and still standing strong. Learn to build something sturdier out of choice instead of chemical feelings. So if you're laying next to somebody tonight and you don't feel the old rush, don't panic, don't assume that means the whole thing's coming to an end. That might just mean you made it past the phase that was never built to last. Might mean you're standing at the door of something real, something you can't pretend. The exhaustion, the mundane, the quiet nights with nothing much to say. Hey, that's not evidence of failure, that's evidence you made it through. Past the honeymoon is where the realest love is always lived and grown. That's where I found the truest version of love. Past the honeymoon, past the rush, past the chemical highs, past the chemical high is where the real work starts, is where the truest kind of love gets to try. It ain't about feeling the spark every single day for the rest of your life, for the rest of your life. It's about choosing anyway when you're running on empty, worn thin and tired from the strife. From thin and tired from the strife. Past the honeymoon is where you find out if it's real or if it was just the chase. That's where exhausted, ordinary love finally gets to take it's a rightful place. 15 years past that first electric night, and I still choose her every day. Don't need the rush no more to know exactly what I found. Real love showed up quiet after the honeymoon finally packed up and left. And it's been the realest, steadiest love I've known since. Solid ground. There's a canyon out west that took 1,000,000 years of water just to carve its shape. Didn't happen fast, didn't happen pretty, didn't happen without some kind of strain. That's what we look like too, I think, after all these exhausted years together, weathered down to something truer by the wind and by the rain. You can't rush what a canyon takes to become that deep, that vast, that real. Can't rush what a marriage takes to carve out something built to actually last. Real love is choosing to stay when you're exhausted, when there's nothing left to give. That's how you end up weathered, wide and beautiful, not broken by the past. I've flown over canyon country, seen it stretch for miles from up above, vast and weathered, scarred by every storm that ever came its way. That's what resilience looks like from a distance, wide and open and enduring. Not smooth, not untouched, but standing strong after every single day. I feel that same kind of weather when I look at what we built together. Every exhausted season carved something deeper into who we've become. We ain't the smooth, untested couple we were the year that we got married. We're something vaster now, something shaped by everything we overcome. I used to want the easy kind of love, the kind that never asked too much of me. Now I want the canyon kind, the kind that's carved by time and trial and strain. 'Cause the canyon's got a kind of beauty the smooth, untouched rock could never carry, a depth that only comes from surviving the wind and weathering the rain. I look at him after all these tired years, and I see that same vast beauty. See every hard season etched into the man who's still standing here with me. That's not something the honeymoon phase could ever hope to build or offer. That's something only exhaustion, only staying, only choosing could ever be. We're weathered now and choosing, that's the whole entire story. Not the smooth beginning, but the carved and vast terrain. Real love is staying when you're running empty, when there's nothing left to give. That's how you end up canyon deep instead of shallow, instead of plain. Weathered and choosing, that's the truest kind of beautiful there is. Built by every storm we survive, instead of every easy day. So here's to every exhausted midnight, every silent kitchen, every worn out year. Here's to choosing past the honeymoon, past the rush into something real. Here's to the weather and the carved us into something deeper than we started. Here's to every ounce of tired love that taught us how to feel. This ain't the fairy tale, this ain't the cinematic polished version. This is grit, this is canyon country, this is vast and weathered ground. And I wouldn't trade this hard-carved, exhausted, real kind of loving for any easy, untested love that never made a sound. If you're out there in your own exhausted season, wondering if it's worth it, wondering if the tired kitchen and the quiet nights means something's going wrong, I want you to know the weathering is the whole entire point of this. That's how you build a love that's canyon deep. That's how you build something strong. Don't mistake the tide for the ending. Don't mistake the grind for failure. That's just the carving, that's just the shaping, that's just becoming more. Stay exhausted, stay choosing, stay standing in that silent kitchen. That's how real love opens up its deepest, truest door. We're weathered now, choosing, that's the whole entire story. Not the smooth beginning, but the carved and vast terrain. Real love is staying when you're running empty, when there's nothing left to give. That's how you end up canyon deep instead of shallow, instead of plain. Weathered and choosing, that's the truest kind of beautiful there is. Built by every storm we survived, instead of every easy day. Are you tired? Always. But I'm still here. That's the whole answer, isn't it?